episode of Raising the Bar Live, where we talk about benefits rather than with CEOs. So today we are going to wrap up our communication series, and we are going to talk about modes of communication. So how you're communicating. Are you only communicating via a benefits guide? Are you only communicating once a year? Who is responsible for communication? And all of those kinds of things. So we won't be talking too long, just for a couple of minutes. And these are the points that I want you to remember. Benefits communication should be year round. Benefits communication works better when it is delivered in a mode that somebody is already used to receiving communication in. If you can inject a little humor and a little examples of things rather than kind of the insurance ease and the very corporate communications language that happens, oftentimes the information can be absorbed a little bit more effectively. So here's what I like, and when I have my choice, which isn't all the time, I like to create a communication plan starting with open enrollment and continuing on through the course of the entire year. We typically build out about 85% of that right when we're working on the open enrollment communication, depending on what's going on with the client. Have we added a new service? Have we changed how something works? Have we changed a vendor? And build out refresher through the course of the year. And then we also decide how it is that we're going to deliver that. So yes, we still do benefit guides. We still print them, not always, but often. And particularly for our manufacturing clients, we always print material for them. We use it, we are as responsible as possible, but we do print guides and we clearly outline benefits, outline the rules of the road in terms of when you can enroll, when you can't enroll, what all the benefits are, and who to contact if there's a problem. For some of our other groups, the higher tech groups, they don't want it, and we don't print it. So we also like a benefits app so that we can directly communicate with people. It's not a very expensive proposition, and you can house all of your benefit services in that app. So if you have a medical management team, you can access them directly. You can put telehealth on there. You can, any service, we use some alternate sourcing for prescriptions, and we can put the contact information for that organization on the app, and then we can always guide to the app. The app also includes 24-hour advocacy, and that is way less expensive than you think it is, and it helps relieve some of the pressure on your own staff in terms of, well, what doctor can I go to, and how do I got a bill and I don't understand it, or I don't know what my network is, where can I go? All of those kinds of things can be answered by the 24-hour advocacy, and they can be answered in a time that works for your employees. People are busy. I don't care if you're the machine operator, the receptionist, the manager, the VP, or the CEO. People are busy and they need to talk to people at a time that is convenient for them. Make it so. It's not expensive and it is incredibly valuable. We also use text messaging. We use push notifications in the app, and we use an email campaign system as well, so that we can communicate through the course of the year to make sure people do their biometrics, get their physicals. If something weird is going on, communicate that out. Those apps also have geofencing built into them, or at least the one that we use does, so that if you have somebody that pulls into the emergency room parking lot, a little message will pop up that says, gee, you're in the emergency room parking lot. Do you want to talk to the nurse? Or did you know that there's an urgent care 3 blocks away and that it'll cost you less to be treated there? That will save your plan a few dollars and typically save some employees aggravation. I know oftentimes the emergency room is still the default place to go for treatment. It is the most expensive place for treatment, not only financially, but with excess testing, excess exposure to germs. I have a family member that got a staph infection from being in an emergency room, and a good emergency room, not a one without a good reputation. So you can avoid some of those things as well. So what I want to leave you with today is benefits communication should be year-round. Benefits communication should be personal. And benefits communication should be delivered by a variety of folks. So not just the benefits manager, but the HR leader. If that is the VP of HR, the CHRO, the Chief People Officer, whatever your title is, you should be talking about benefits as well. And then invite and thank people for participating in open enrollment should also come from the C-suite, both from the CEO, and if the CFO is the plan sponsor, it should come from the CFO as well. That's also a great way to communicate a particular message that you're trying to get out. We've done that on robocalls, we've done it on text messaging, we've done it on email, we've done it in a variety of ways, just to let people know that benefits are important, and that the people that make decisions in your organization are thinking about how this impacts everyday employees. So all year round, simple, in ways that can be easily consumed, and from a variety of leaders in your organization, and you will see improvement in how people think about benefits and how they feel cared about. And I think in today's day and age, that is incredibly important. Join us next Wednesday for a next session of Raising the Bar Live, where we talk about how to raise your benefits to the next level. Have a terrific week. Bye-bye.